Brian here. Wanted to tell you our story on how this whole book concept came to be, the stages that we went through to where we finally said, okay, now we're gonna start. So we had the idea to write Grayson's story while we were in the NICU, which was, 3.5 years prior to when we actually started writing the book. And I remember, saying, hey, this story has to be told because there's so many crazy things that happened to us, from being born in Mexico to air evacuated to Miami, hurricanes the size of the state, immigration issues, the whole 9 yards. And the support that we had from our family and friends along the way. Whenever I mentioned that this has to be a book, everybody was like, yes, absolutely. In fact, my brain went to, it has to be a movie. So here we are 3.5 years after Grayson was born, and we had started and stopped and started and stopped so many times because we didn't know what to do, how to do it. I've never written a book. I practically don't even know how to spell. Really, legit. I don't know. I'm looking up Google and definitions and synonyms, and I don't even know what that means. But I knew that the story of Grayson's life had to be told. And I had been thinking of how to do it, feeling like we needed to do this. This is a story that I felt had to be told. And we came to our goal setting for 2021 after a crazy 2020, and I told Diana, I said, hey, let's look at 2021, but here's what I'm feeling, here's what I feel like needs to happen is not about the money, it's about writing the book. And she wholeheartedly agreed. She said, I agree totally, it's time. And I look back at what held us back from actually starting, and it was, how do I do it? I want to do it right. I'm an analytical, so it has to be perfect, it has to be right, I can't make a mistake. I'm a perfectionist, all that kind of stuff. And I researched apps and Scrivener and this app and that app and Grammar. I don't even know what it is, Grammarly or something. And those apps have a huge learning curve, so that was a way for me to not start the book. And then it was like, well, I don't have time to write the book. And it was just one thing after another, until finally we made that resolution. And we made a clear choice that this is the path that we feel that we need to go down, not knowing where it's gonna end up. And so on January 1st, we started. And it was I used Apple Pages, and I just started writing. I literally sat down at the computer and just, I prayed. I said, help me, God, speak through me. Where do I start? What do I do? Prior to starting, we created an outline of just the series of events, and I ended up starting by just being inspired. I started writing, and it started not where I suspected the book would start, but it is an amazing beginning to the book. I've shared some snippets with on my Facebook page. I've shared snippets inside Grayson's group and with the family, and it just, it worked. And I think more than anything, if you're someone that wants to write a book, I think that the fact is we just need to start. It's so cliche, and it's just take the first step. The rest of the way will show it's whatever. I think it's true. It is for me. Now we're over 10,000 words into it, and come hell or high water every single day, because I made a commitment, I do something. I just start writing. And some days, it could be a half an hour and I write 2 sentences because I'm doing research and figuring out what exactly happened when, and going back and looking at past messages and so forth. But I'll tell you what, every day something is done. And here we are, it's March 10th or something like that, and we're about 11,000, almost 11,000 words into it. And it's just a little bit, day by day, day by day, day by day. And like I said before, I mean, I haven't ever written before. I just think about my experience that we went through. My experience is a little bit different than Diana's, so I'm getting her feedback, and I'm just in the moment and having things be visualized in my head and just trying to describe it in words. It's actually a challenge, but it's rewarding and it's sad. I'm crying. Like, I go through Kleenex like something's wrong. Like, I go to BJ's to buy Kleenex all the time, like reliving this experience. It's you know, I'm laughing, I'm crying, I'm all of it, but it's something that is also healing for us, for me. And I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of insight as we go through this journey. And I appreciate your support and your love and all the text messages I'm getting and the private messages I'm getting saying, hey, keep going, keep writing. You're touching me, you're inspiring me to write, you're, having me think of things differently and all this kind of stuff in these messages. I'm so grateful and I appreciate you. You guys keep me going. So I just wanted to kind of give back and share with you the process of what it's been like, how I started, and where we're at to date. Another thing that I think helped me a lot is that I went public with it, and I keep putting on social media kind of the progress and where I'm at, and it keeps me, focused on the task, because when you look at 80 to 100,000 words, it's daunting. But I did the math a little bit, and if you take 100,000 words divided by 365, it's about 260 or 70 words a day. The average person can type, I think it's like 30 words a minute. So literally in 7 minutes a day, in a year, you could write a book. Hey, I'll be the first to tell you, that's a goal. Some days it's 2 words, some days it's 200, some days it's 400. But the point is, every single day, I'm doing something, I mean, it's now become something that I cannot stop. And on every single day, 3:45, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm up. And I'm either getting ready for work, writing before I go, or even on my day off. I wake up for an hour or two before everyone else gets up, and I just start writing. Sometimes I look at the damn computer, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to do. But somehow, some way, just the act of sitting there and thinking about it and just typing, it all comes together. It's absolutely incredible. It's been an absolutely life-changing experience, and we're only 1/10 of the way, right? If that's the math, I don't know. 1/10 of the way there. So again, I appreciate you. There's much more to come. Thank you for your support. Hey, if you ever want to write a book, I encourage you to just go for it. You can do it. If I can help in any way, I'm not a writer, but I'm just doing it. I'm in action, taking steps every single day toward the end goal. And I think that's the key takeaway for me, for you, and for anyone else that that wants to write a book. So, hey guys, Brian, I love you. Please subscribe to the channel. We'll keep you updated. We're all over social media. Just find us, okay? Anything that I can do to help you in your journey, your path, please reach out to me. I definitely respond to all my messages that come into my inbox, and I look forward to keeping you posted. Thank you guys so much. Love you. Bye.